Hi, welcome to this short presentation where I'm going to tell you the key things you need to know about the three different MLitt programmes we run in theatre studies at the University of Glasgow. My name is Liz Tomlin and I'm one of the professors in the theatre studies subject area. I am also currently acting as the co-convener of our three MLitt programmes alongside my colleague Graeme Eatoff. Each of the three programmes has a convener who acts as a first point of contact for students. The conveners are able to offer expert advice, to guide students on choosing which options to enrol on, and to offer ongoing support throughout the academic year. Each of the three MLitt programmes consists of 120 credits of taught courses across semesters 1 and 2, followed in the May to August period by a 60-credit independent research project, which might be an academic dissertation or practice-based research project, commonly a playtext or performance. Although each programme has its own cohort, all students come together to study the Research Methods course, and both TPP and P&D students work together on contemporary dramaturgical practices. We also ensure that there are other opportunities for students to come together. These might vary each year, but this year, for example, we have been running Friday lunches for informal get-togethers, and a slot called the Friday Studio, where students can book space to put on performances or workshops for other students to attend on a Friday lunchtime. I'm now going to take each of the three programmes in turn, starting with theatre and performance practices. In semester 1, students take Research Methods, a course which introduces all our students to the different methodologies that research can take. These would include historiographical approaches, practice-based approaches, and performance analysis, among many more. They also take contemporary devising practices, where the students take part in workshops to develop a wide range of contemporary theatre-making strategies. They are then asked to work collaboratively in small groups to produce original pieces of work. In semester 2, they take contemporary dramaturgical practices, along with the P&D students, where they engage in a number of lectures and workshops exploring different dramaturgical frameworks and practices utilised in contemporary performance today. Independent practice stretches across both semesters. Here, students are encouraged to build up their own individual programme of research-based practice. In addition, they can take an elective course for a wide range of courses based in theatre studies or from across the school, or can opt to undertake a work placement within the local cultural and creative industries. In place of the final dissertation, students undertake a practices research project, or PARP. This usually takes the form of a piece of original performance, which is performed in the theatre over 2 or 3 days in August. In addition to Research Methods in semester 1, Playwriting and Dramaturgy students will take Playwriting 1, in which they are tutored through the writing of a short play, and Debating Dramaturgy, a course which engages students in a critical exploration of dramaturgical frameworks throughout a range of historical options and contexts. In semester 2, they will take contemporary dramaturgical practices with the TPP students, and also choose to specialise either in playwriting or dramaturgy. For playwriting, students will take Playwriting 2, in which they will be guided through the writing of a second, more substantial playtext. Those opting to specialise in dramaturgy will undertake a dramaturgical placement with a professional partner organisation. All P&D students will also take an elective course of their choice from across the school or college. For the independent research project, students can opt to complete a traditional academic dissertation, or they can choose to write a playtext driven by research questions and framed within a critical discourse. As well as Research Methods, theatre studies students will also take a core course in Scottish theatre, which introduces students to the richness of Scottish theatre and all its various histories, geographies, politics and practices. As a programme, theatre studies is designed to enable students to take a wide range of elective courses, enabling them to construct strong interdisciplinary pathways, to maintain an eclectic and broad range of topics, or to refine and specialise their own research-driven journey. They can also benefit from participating in some of the practice-based courses that are core to either TPP or P&D. Most theatre studies students complete their studies with a traditional academic dissertation, often in preparation for further study at doctoral level. But the independent research project does enable students, if they wish, to benefit from the alternative modes of research open to students on the P&D programme and other modes of practice-based research in consultation with their supervisor. These are just some of the electives that are open to all MLitt students from our 3 programmes. Outside the School of Culture and Creative Arts are many more. In addition, students can opt to study one of our undergraduate courses as one of their electives. So now I'm going to look at some aspects of each of our 3 programmes in turn that we think makes the experience they offer particularly rewarding. Our TPP programme gives you the opportunity to be supported across the whole 12 months of study through IP 1, 2 and 3 in building up a coherent programme of independent performance practice that culminates in a practices research project in place of the more traditional academic dissertation. Students will be supported across the year by in-house tutors who have had or continue to have their own career in professional practice, an in-house technician, a fully equipped theatre space, and be mentored through their practices research project by an academic supervisor and a professional artist who is brought in to mentor each student through their journey. Our P&D programme gives you the opportunity to be supported across the whole 12 months of study in building up a coherent programme of playwriting through Playwriting 1 and Playwriting 2. Students opting for these courses will be tutored by professional playwrights and will benefit from their vast industry experience and expertise. We have also run a script development workshop for a number of years now and hope to do so in the future, in which a professional director and professional actors provide the first read-through of the plays produced and additional feedback on future improvement. The 60-credit independent research project can take the form of a research-driven playtext in place of the more traditional academic dissertation, although a full dissertation is also an option if students wish to take it. Students wishing to focus on dramaturgical development will benefit from 2 courses focusing specifically on dramaturgy, debating dramaturgy and contemporary dramaturgical practices, as well as being able to undertake a dramaturgically focused work placement and engage with doctoral and postdoctoral research in one of theatre studies' 3 specialist research hubs, dramaturgy as critical practice. The MLitt in Theatre Studies is designed for those students who are interested in pursuing a broader study of this subject area, while also allowing them to focus on a particular field of interest for independent research. Theatre Studies has a rich research culture that will benefit students wishing to embark on a research-driven programme, with regular public research seminars led by in-house and visiting theatre academics, specialist research hubs in dramaturgy as critical practice, theatre, performance and social justice, and ecology and environment, as well as a thriving doctoral community of researchers to ensure a year-round programme of research events. In addition to the programme-specific opportunities, students from all 3 programmes will have opportunities to work in industry-facing work placements of their choice, helping them to build career CVs and make important contacts and networks in the cultural and creative industries in Glasgow, Scotland, and sometimes beyond. Glasgow has an incredibly rich theatre scene and performance scene, from independent and experimental festivals that are produced throughout the year to permanent theatres of all sizes, enabling varied programmes from the work of emerging local artists and community projects to large-scale national and international touring productions. During August, you can have easy access to the world-renowned Edinburgh International Festival and Fringe, and we regularly engage in partnership working with the National Theatre of Scotland, a groundbreaking theatre with no venue building base, but an administrative and rehearsal base here in Glasgow. Theatre Studies has long-standing relationships with many of these organisations, and over recent years, students have benefited from gaining work placements with National Theatre Scotland, Scottish Youth Theatre, Citizens Theatre, Scottish Opera, Lyceum Theatre, and Take Me Somewhere. Types of work have included dramaturgical and literary management placements, assistant directing, outreach, education, festival production, stage managing and marketing, to name just a few. A number of our alumni go on to professional theatre making and playwriting careers. Others go on to doctoral study, undertaking traditional and practice-based PhDs. And many build careers in all aspects of the cultural and creative industries. Here are just a few examples of the jobs that recent alumni are now engaged in. For information on how to apply, please follow each of these links to your choice of programme, which will provide you with full instructions on the application process. All applicants for TPP and P&D should pay particular attention to sections on the application form which require them to outline their previous experience and evidence of interest in that field, and also their ambitions for the work they might like to make on the programme. Any further questions? Feel free to contact myself or Graham as indicated. We look forward to hearing from you and look forward to meeting as many of you in the future as possible. You can also keep up to date with Theatre Studies events by following our social links. So thank you very much for joining me today. And on behalf of the team at Glasgow, I would like to wish you all the best in whatever path you choose to follow. Thank you.